Well, from fashion to family fun, this year Disney on Ice is celebrating its 40th anniversary. It's so much fun for the whole kids, really the whole family. And this weekend it returns to Houston. It's Mickey, Minnie, and the rest of the gang, and our Lauren Kelly is joining us live from NRG. Hi, Lauren. I know you love this time of year too.
You know, Courtney, eventually it's going to be Mickey, Minnie, the rest of the gang, and Lauren Kelly, because I'm just going to get a job with these guys. Disney on Ice is one of my absolute favorite events that comes to Houston every year. I think it comes to town about the same time, and it's the perfect weekend to take your family out to this event. It's back at NRG, and we're in the stadium, and they're putting the final magical touches on the ice, so that's why we're behind the scenes, and we're taking a look behind the curtain. You might recognize some of these very familiar props from some of your favorite Disney movies, and here to talk some about them and about the costumes behind us are some of the performers on the show. This is Rachel and Matt. Now, why don't you go ahead and tell everybody which roles you play?
So we portray the roles of Ariel and Prince Eric.
Ariel and Prince Eric, you guys! Okay, so how long have you been with Disney on Ice?
For about 5 years.
And not only do you figure skate, I want people to know you guys do a lot of stunts for this show too.
Yeah, we do. We do a lot of different acrobatic acts, and we're actually a pair team, so we can be seen throughout the show doing lifts.
Now let's talk about some of these costumes, because it's one thing when you can do it on the floor and you're in workout clothes, but let's move over here to some of these costumes and let's see which numbers they're from. Matt, can you tell us? I held up this one. I know it might be familiar for some people. What is that one from?
So that's from our Ice Harvester number. We have a number of Ice Harvesters that come out with Kristoff.
With Frozen, right?
Exactly.
Okay, and I thought that this one was a prince, but this is not. This has cutlery on it. That's from where?
That's from the Be Our Guest number, so that'll be one of the utensils.
I should have gotten the hint with the fork and the spoon. I just went right over my head. And this beautiful one right here, I know that you guys will remember.
That is from Coco,
Okay.
so that's one of the skeletons.
Now, can we please get like a little bit of a preview of what you guys do on the ice? Can you show us one of your lifts?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm gonna get out of the way just so I can see. This is what y'all can expect when you come see the show. Look at that. They make it look so easy. She looks just as light in his arms on the floor as she does on the ice. You guys, thank you so much. We can't wait to see it. The opening show is tonight, right here at NRG Stadium. Coming up, we're going to speak with somebody who's actually from Texas, and she's going to show us how to use the hoverboard on the ice. So throwing it back to you guys in Studio B now, Courtney.
All right, Lauren, thanks so much. Can't wait for that. And I love seeing all of those costumes and tricks as well. We'll see you in just a little bit.
I know it's no surprise to find me at a Disney event. Well, it's right here in Houston, Texas. It's the 40th anniversary of Disney on Ice. This is for Mickey's Search Party. It's going to be here at NRG Stadium all weekend long. You guys know it's a phenomenal show, and we've been showing you all of the behind-the-scenes action as they put the final finishing magical touches on the ice. That's right behind us today. They're going to get ready for showtime, which is 7:30 tonight. We've shown you the umbrella from Under the Sea. We've shown you some costumes from Frozen. We've showed you from Beauty and the Beast and from Coco and so much more. The hat that I just had on, by the way, which was very heavy, was also from Under the Sea. But a very special person we're going to talk to today. She is from Texas in our very own backyard, Jamie Hathaway. She has one of the most important roles in the show. She is on the hoverboard. Now, here's the thing, Jamie. When people realize, yes, you're on a hoverboard, it can be as easy as that, but you're on a hoverboard on the ice.
Yes, I am on the ice with this typically. This one is made for the ground though. There are no spikes. The spikes go in the tires and grab onto the ice so that we don't slip, fall, etc.
So let me ask you this. When training for a hoverboard on the ice, you have to go out there in full knee pads, like kind of shoulder pads, things like that?
Everyone is required to wear a hat and gloves so that we are protected, because in the show when we are doing the choreography, there's actually a moment where we put our hands on this, pick our foot up and do some spins. But whenever you do that and there's ice and spikes really close to your hand, it's a little dangerous. So our precautions are gloves, helmet.
So let's talk a little bit about the show. What's so great about the show is it's not just figure skating. Of course, you're going to see some beautiful spins and jumps and all those things, but the stunts. Aside from the hoverboard, what else can guests expect to see?
Well, with the hoverboard, actually, we have sway poles. They are in our Coco segment, and our sway pole artist comes out on a hoverboard as a skeleton. They glide across the ice. They climb this 20-foot pole, about 15 feet actually, not 20, and I can't tell you.
And
the
it's
rest.
magical. It's magical. It doesn't sound dangerous at all. But you also have people doing backflips on the ice, and you have people warming up now to kind of get ready for the show this evening.
Yes, we have our acrobats are actually featured in the Toy Story segment. We have some toy soldiers that do some Chinese pole for us. We also have acrobats doing tumbling on the ice during opening and our Friend Like Me segment as well.
I love the fact that you were in the segment with us last year and you came just down from College Station. You just got in your car and drove down, right?
Yes. No. Actually, I did get to go home and visit my family this time. Last time we were trying to keep the bubble closed because
Right.
everyone being healthy and safe. I didn't have the opportunity, but
We can't wait to see you in the show this weekend. Thank you again for chatting with us. Best of luck. We know you're going to rock it out there on the hoverboard. Yeah, girl, just go ahead and spin and watch the costume thing. We don't want you to hit that. Well, I don't want to be in charge of you accidentally doing something before the show. More info on Disney on Ice tickets at HoustonLife.tv. You guys, this is the event of the weekend. Courtney, I'm going to toss it back to you, and I'm going to go take a little peek at the ice as it's
I
getting ready.
love that. Lauren, thanks so much. It's so cool to see all the behind the scenes stuff and, of course, that Texas connection. Thanks so much.